Apparently, I've been lying to you for a while now, and not just once.
Multiple times.
Pay attention to the next clips and let's see if you can spot the lies. Finally, I'm making rosemary cheese rolls. I'll probably share the recipe with you soon. It's actually decent, but it's not quite there yet, so I'll keep working on that for sure. And I'll share it with you once it's ready. So I came up with a pumpkin cake with a pumpkin spice sauce. Should I post this recipe? The service is so much. Did you notice? Apparently I keep promising you recipes and then completely forget about it. But that stops today. Completely stopping today, not happening anymore. I hope. I'm starting a series featuring all the recipes I promised you and failed to deliver. I'm going to call it I'm Sorry I Lied, I'll Make It Up to You. I think it's a good name. It's a good name, right? Today we're going back in time to my what I cooked for New Year's Eve video. These rosemary cheese rolls are very easy to make and they are a quick appetizer or snack you can make for yourself, your vegetarian friends or family. You can use any rosemary you can get your hands on, but I'm stealing some from my mother's garden. For this recipe you'll only need 5 ingredients. First, some store-bought pizza dough. I prefer the rectangular dough, but all I had was this very thin and round dough. Start with about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Spread it around. The same goes for a tablespoon or how much garlic powder you want. Finally chop the rosemary. I went with about 1/8 of a cup. But if you're doing this for the first time, maybe start with a smaller amount. This may be a little bit too strong for you. The last ingredient we're adding is the mozzarella, about 1 cup. Roll it up as tightly as you manage and store it in the freezer to firm up for at least 10 minutes. You can store it for longer, no problem, just remember to adjust the cooking time. Cut them as big or as small as you want and squash them with the palm of your hand. Place the rolls on a baking sheet covered with parchment paper. I cook mine at 175 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes and then flip them with my indestructible hands. Please don't do this with your bare hands. You will burn yourself for sure, I absolutely have no doubt about it, and I will feel pretty guilty and I can't handle the guilt. So,
don't do it.
I then cook them for 10 more minutes. My oven is an absolute out of control mess and it will burn everything. Hopefully I'll have a new one by the time the new studio is ready. But for now, please keep an eye on yours and bake them until golden brown. I usually like to use the thicker dough, but this turned out nice. I'll show you the bloopers in a little bit, but first, thank you to my supporters on Patreon, and a huge thank you to Formula A expert and longtime supporter of my channel, Paul Sheen, and his lovely wife Tina, for their generous donation towards my new studio, or as he calls it, the She Shed. I'm going to start calling it the She Shed. And now bloopers are coming. Okay, thanks for watching until the end. That's cool of you. See you next time. And let's see if you can spot and then completely forget about it. Like just now. I then bake them until golden brown. And now it's finally time for bloopers. Bloopers. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry, forgot.